Howdy. So for those of you guys who want to build from scratch your color wheels, I just wanted to give a really quick tutorial. Feel free to contact me if you want more information. So the first thing is, obviously, we need a circle of some sort. Go ahead and make a circle. Hold the Option key and Shift to pull from the center. And then I'm going to choose a different one. The polygon tool is helpful because you can choose how many sides. So here I'm going to choose 12 because we've got that many parts of our color wheel pie. And you can always change this also to null just so you can see through it. Well, I'm not worried about alignment yet. And then, it kind of depends on how elaborate your stuff wants to get. I'll just show you a few key aspects here. Star tool. Stars don't have to be small numbers of points. They can be large. You can also change the radius quite dramatically. So you can see this one is got quite a bit of distance between its outer and inner ring. And, that might, well, let's just show you what happens. So we need 5 sections of color for each pie wheel, if you will. But what we want to do here is align. So if you vertically align, horizontally align, boom, everything's perfect, right? Looks pretty good. And then what I would also recommend is that you have lines to show you where your pie sections are. Okay, so what we need are divider lines in order to make these into easily fillable shapes. I guess let me do another couple rounds of these just so that we have 5. So copy paste. Let's do some nulling. Let's do some shifting of sizes. These aren't going to be awesome, but you'll get the idea. And once again, we just need to make sure that we align vertically and horizontally. Oh, that one didn't look good. That one needs to be quite a bit bigger for that to work. No problem. Align. There we go. I'm sure yours will look far more cool, but this does the job. And then what we need to do is lock this stuff down and start drawing. Whoops, whatever. That's probably easier just over on the layers, right? Let's just lock them down. And I'm going to make a new layer. And on this one, I'm going to draw the lines. I'm just going to go ahead and make them color because they're easier to see. They don't need to be very fat. And what I'm doing is I'm drawing basically from, well, I might make another star because even if I don't use it for the visual of it, I kind of need it to help me place where those lines go. So I'm going to pull it out there. Once again, align everything. Okay. And if you don't like this off, maybe I can fill that with white and then push it back a little bit. I want to see how many sections I have. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll send it back again. There we go. Okay, well, whatever. Again, you can do what you want design-wise. So now I'm just cheating so I can have the points here. All right, so lock that down. I can either make a new layer like I did, or you can just lock what you have down and draw on top. But this I work better this way. So again, choose a color for your lines. You're gonna need a colored line. You want to be able to differentiate it. Then you might want to zoom in a little bit and start just pretty close to that point, and then just drag it down. And you're gonna go just to the opposite, right? Now, your first few rounds, you'll have to zoom in and really get these lines accurate in terms of where they're placed. If you feel like they're hard to move, you might want to make sure that underneath here there's no snapping to the grids or pixels or points or anything, because that can be troublesome. At other times, it's really helpful. So maybe snapping to a point would be really good, Kind of just depends on what's going on. But this is tricky because we're going to be we need things to intersect here. So I'm going to double check to see that my points are intersecting. I think they are. If they aren't, I'll just have to move this red line farther up later. I'm not going to do it all because you'll get the gist of it real fast. But I just basically need a couple of these. So, you know, once you have one, you can copy, you can paste it in place, and then rotate it. And that'll go a lot faster. It's not perfect, but it's certainly faster. And then I'm going to grab these points and again, just place them more specifically where I need them. They're not perfect when they first pop out. So I'm just, you know, making it more perfect. I have to zoom in a lot for that. Anyway, close enough. Okay, so here's the trick. Once you have all of your lines, you'll have 6 of them that you'll make and then reposition for a total of 12 pie sections, right? Unlock everything. Select all, or if you have multiple pages, then maybe just, you know, drag and select with your move tool like that. What we want are both the layer 1 and layer 2 selected. And then you shift over to your shape builder tool, and anywhere where there is a line separating it, you can see that these become new shapes. All right. Now, this could become a shape. Technically, this one could become a shape. Maybe this one and this one. That's 1, 2, 3. Also, a word of caution, change your color here, and it has to be on color change while you're on the shape builder tool, because you start to forget what you've made into shapes. And then you can drag through, make this one a shape. I lost a little section up there, make that a shape. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, we need 5. So this will be the 5th one. And so basically you would go and do that throughout. What happens then is that instead of, now you can actually individually choose these and make these whatever color you want. What'll happen once you make these is you'll have these leftovers. Any lines that were kind of going past, they're going to become extras that you have to get rid of. So just, delete them however, once you're done. And then the rest of it, there's a color video I made for that. So I just wanted to show how you can create your own if you're up to it.